Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. I think my previous lecture is clear to you. So with my previous lecture, your first chapter has completed. So today we will discuss about the next chapter. So welcome to my next lecture, grade 10, topic control and coordination. So what is the need of control and coordination in the animals? Organism is in direct contact with its environment, so any change in its surrounding have an influence on its body. So to maintain the balance between the environmental factor and the body function, there is a need of such controlling and coordinating system that work for welfare of the organism. So working together of various integrated body system in response to change in the surrounding for maintenance of the body function is known as control and coordination. So coordination in the animals, that is done by the nervous system and endocrine system. The nervous system consists of brain, spinal cord and nerves. There are some receptors which receive the stimuli and pass the message to the brain or spinal cord through the sensory nerve. For example, photoreceptor, which is present in eyes to detect light. Phonoreceptor, which is present in ears to detect sound. Olfactory receptor, present in nose to detect smell. Gustatory receptor, present in tongue to detect taste. Tango receptor, which is present in the skin to detect the touch. These are some receptors which play important role in the human body. Okay, so nervous system and endocrine system provide control and coordination in the animals. So components of the nervous system. In this video, we will discuss about the nervous system components. So let's start. Do you know which organ make up the nervous system? The nervous system is made up of brain, spinal cords and neuron, or you can say nerve cell. So let us first study the structure of functional unit of the nervous system, which is known as neuron. You can see the structure of neuron. Now, parts of the nervous system. Human nervous system is divided into two parts, CNS or PNS. CNS is the central nervous system, PNS is the peripheral nervous system. CNS basically consists brain and the spinal cord, and PNS consists nerves which connect CNS to the different part of the body. The brain, spinal cord and nerve, these are the important part of the nervous system. So let's start. So this is the structure or parts of nervous system. In this you can see upper part is CNS, which consists brain and spinal cord, and the second one is the PNS, which consists ganglion and the nerve. Ganglion? What is the ganglion? Ganglion is a structure which containing a number of the nerve cell body that are linked by synapse. Synapse is a gap or a junction between the two neurons and are often forming a swelling on a nerve fiber. So in the image you can see the structure and the position of the ganglion. So after that, structure of the neuron. There are three parts of the neuron. First one is the axon, dendrites and cell body. You see in the picture, the axon basically conduct message away from the cell body. And what's the role of dendrite? Dendrite basically receive information from the cell and conduct it toward the cell body. And cell body, which consists nucleus, mitochondria, cytoplasm and other organelle. It is mainly concerned with the maintenance and the growth of the cell. Okay. So after that, arrangement of the neuron. Neurons are arranged basically end to end. That means one end of the neuron or nerve ending connect to the dendrites of the next neuron that form a chain. This helps with the continuous transmission of the impulse. Each and every neuron receive an impulse from its dendrite, and dendrites transmit this message via axon to the next neuron. Neurons are not connected. There is a synapse. Synapse is the small gap that is present between the axon of one neuron and dendron of the next neuron. A synapse is the muscle's fiber, is known as the neuromuscular junction. So let us discuss the working of the synapse in the detail in this video. So firstly is the types of neuron. There are basically three types of neuron. First, sensory neuron. Second, motor neuron. Third is the relaying neuron. So sensory neuron are the nerve cell within the nervous system which is responsible for converting external stimuli from organism's environment to internal electrical impulse. Second, motor neuron are nerve cell forming part of pathway along which impulse passes from brain to muscles or gland. Third is the relaying neuron, which carry message from one part of the CNS to the another part. Now, CNS, central nervous system, which control most functions of the body and mind. It consists of the two parts, the brain and the spinal cord. The brain is the center of our thought and interpreter of our external environment, and also the origin of control over the body movement. Now, how does a nerve impulse travel? The dendrites end of the neuron collect information and trigger a chemical reaction which result in an electric impulse. This impulse is transmitted from dendrites to the cell body and then to the axon. And from axon that impulse travel to the end or nerve ending where the electrical impulse set off and the release of some more chemical. The chemical crosses the synapse and start a similar electrical impulse in the dendrites of the next neuron. In this way, impulses are transmitted from one neuron to the other neuron and finally reaches the brain. Now, we will discuss about structure and the function of the human brain. Before that, the body performs various activities, and all these activities are controlled by our brain. And you know how does the brain control all these activities? Are there any division in the brain which take over the control of different activities? Do you know which organ make up the nervous system? The nervous system is basically divided into CNS, central nervous system, and PNS, peripheral nervous system. CNS basically consists brain and the spinal cord, while PNS consists of nerves that connect the CNS to the different part of the body. The CNS system receives information from all part of the body and also send information to the muscles. Communication between the CNS and the body part that is facilitated by the nerves of PNS. Now, the important component of the nervous system. Nervous system basically consists three main components: CNS, PNS and ANS. ANS is the autonomic nervous system. CNS basically consists brain and spinal cord, Peripheral nervous system basically consists cranial nerve and spinal nerve. And autonomic nervous system consists basically sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. So these are the component of the human nervous system. In the next video, we will discuss about these component and the structure and function of the human brain. Till then, stay at home, stay safe, be happy, and thank you.